Hi, I'm the ISO specialist and I suck at intros. Anyway, there's this guy, the Cyber Spirit. He does Pokemon battling streams every Saturday, and at the end of every month he does a themed battle day. And this month's battle day is bug themed, because it's bug month, obviously. And one of the rules is that we have to bring a Terra bug Pokemon that also gets passed by the jury as being bug themed. So naturally, I started combing through all the powerful Pokemon in the Showdown Team Builder until finally I found him. Multiple limbs, holes. Hoopa-Unbound could surely pass as a bug-themed Pokemon. And so, I spent a solid 40 minutes putting together a PowerPoint presentation. And then finally, the Saturday stream arrived, and the jury was introduced.
Because I've got five specialists here that I will be conferring with to decide whether these Pokemon are in fact bug types or not. And our first member of the jury is a copy of Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Nintendo Wii. Is a games expert, of course, being a game itself. So it's going to know all about the balancing and whether this Pokemon really should be a bug type and how balanced it would be as a bug type. Because that's going to be a key thing into whether it is a bug type or not. Now, our second one is someone that hopefully you guys in the stream all know. The horse. The horse is here as another member of the stream. Knows all about you guys because you guys know all about the horse. And hopefully the horse won't be too harsh on you guys. I don't think it will. I think the horse is quite a big fan. Now, our third member of the jury today is a diagram of a data packet sent to a network. This is our science guy. He's going to look at it and say, well, actually, I don't think that would make sense. I don't think that would make sense scientifically as a bug. He's a bit of a nerd. So it's going to be very hard to convince him because, you know, these Pokemon aren't bug types. It's very hard to convince the science man. Bugs are bugs. But we'll see about that one. And now our final member of the jury are these two birds. They're called oil birds. They look kind of funny. I like these two. These are two of my friends. I like these guys. I think they'll be fine. They don't know nothing about Pokemon, but they do know about bugs. Their favorite meal. So if your Pokemon's tasty enough, you might win them over.
And so, with the judges introduced, Cyber did his own presentation, and then it was finally my turn.
Okay, alright. You will have to walk me through pressing buttons, read it through on your end so my PC doesn't absolutely die because it can't handle a PowerPoint, apparently.
Okay, take two. You ready?
Right. Let's go.
Okay, so here's my presentation of why Hoopa-Unbound should be my Terra bug for the February battle day. So how do bugs breathe? Well, you see, they have these, if you look at the glowing points, those are like openings in the bug's body where the air kind of just goes in. They do not breathe with their mouth and lungs. And the vein-looking things, they're actually tubes that go across the bug's body. And that is that basically takes the air H2O across the body, and that's how they get their H2O. No, not H2O. Fuck me. You get what I mean. They get the air through that instead of the lungs and stuff. Next slide. Great. So so here's another picture of the inside of the bugs. Next slide times 2. Hoopa can breathe like a bug. Next slide. So, as we can see here, both Bugs and Hoopa-Unbound have the holes on the side of their body. And who says there isn't a tube system inside of Hoopa where the air can go across? Not to mention that the Bugs can close these holes on the side of its body, and Hoopa can do the same using its arms. This just proves the connection between Hoopa-Unbound and Bugs. Next slide. What else do Bugs do? Next slide. Well, you see, at 33% HP, they lock the fuck in and they swarm. Next slide. Now, in the movie, Hoopa and the Clash of Legends, or whatever the hell it's called, Hoopa summons like so many legendary Pokemon. One might even say it's a swarm. Now, I hear you. You're saying that like a swarm is just a lot of bugs of the same species. Who says Hoopa can't just summon like 50 Vivillon? That's a swarm of Vivillon. Checkmate. Next question. Next slide, sorry. Now, one might say, bugs have antenna and Darkrai does not. Same goes for Hoopa-Unbound, obviously. Well, to that I say, next slide. And just kind of spam it until we get up Spinnerack. There's a ton of bug, and bug. Next slide. Hoopa does have horns, which is common among bug-type Pokemon. not specifically bugs, but bug-type Pokemon. That is a distinction here. We're playing Pokemon, not real-life animal fight. Next slide. And here we can see that Hoopa does indeed have horns. Next slide. Now let's see. Oh yeah, good, you got this one. So bugs have multiple limbs, well, arachnids in this case, but as we know, bug-type Pokemon is the focus here. Next slide. Hoopa can walk on all of its 8 limbs as well. Just look at it. Look how beautifully he's gonna strut forward with his 8 limbs. Next slide. And so, to the esteemed and handsome jury, I only ask of you that you let Hoopa-Unbound into the Bug Club. Thank you for coming to my presentation.
Okay, that was a very nice presentation. I will say you have convinced me. However, it is not just to convince me. There are 4 members of the jury down there that you must convince. That I will. Well, first of all,
And once again, as a reminder, we're playing Pokemon, not Fight Animal Club.
we are. That is true. But
Right.
first,
So
of course,
we're focusing on traits from bug-type Pokemon, not bugs specifically. Of course, regular bugs can be included, but we're focusing more on bug-type Pokemon.
I see. Now, does anyone in chat have
Now,
questions before we pass over to the jury to make their decision?
let's see. Any questions? The Hoop on 8 legs was awful, but unfortunately you are correct. Thank you very much. Would Hoopa made bugs? Well, no, he summons the bugs. What would Hoopa dream of? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. He would dream of money, I guess.
Okay, I have spoken with the jury,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a ruling
Okay. Mm-hmm.
of 3-1 again.
Yo!
Once again, Battle Revolution said for balancing reason, Bug is a terrible type. Give Hooper a terrible typing. Yes, it removes the 4 times weakness, but Bug is not very good. Sure, he can have it.
Mm-hmm. Hoopa's
The
not scared of
horse,
bugs.
the horse is a fan of ghost types, and Hooper is
Mm-hmm.
almost a ghost type, so they're willing to give him the bug type.
Yeah, like 50% of the time.
Well, not this Hooper, but he's close enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
The server packet has
Mm-hmm.
said there was lots of good scientific information about bugs in it. Although
Mm-hmm.
Hooper does not show all traits of bugs, he does show enough, and there was enough information given to convince them that he could, in fact, be a bug.
Mm-hmm.
And the birds were a bit scared because he was very big, and they probably wouldn't be able to eat him. So they
Yeah,
said
no,
no.
that makes sense. So
But
thank
3
you
out
to
of
the
4,
handsome and esteemed jury. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hoopa-Unbound is legal for the battle day.
Yay!
Thank you for coming.
Only for me or for everyone?
I mean, if anybody else would like to use it, but if they spent all this time convincing for another Pokemon.
I mean, I'm not going to stop anyone, but I'm going to say it's kind of cringe if you just steal my presentation and my Pokemon.
That is true. That is true. All right. Thank you for the presentation. Thank you for coming on.
Mm-hmm. It's been a wonderful... Oh, by the way, it's time to get the stream canceled.
We're safe.
And so, Hoopa-Unbound was accepted into the Bug Club. It will now be used during the battle day this week. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, that's it for this shit post. I might record the battle day and make something out of it. I don't actually know. It depends on if I get a new computer by then. But anyways, so go subscribe to the Cybersweird. He's actually good at content. I put him in the description. So maybe see you there on the battle stream. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.